Hey, Mikey here for rating the songs on the Beach Boys albums. For this episode, I'm rating the songs for the Beach Boys Christmas album. Well, I know this album inside and out. I had the privilege of singing it with a great group of guys who were doing the entire album in their show. I don't know if the guys are still doing the Christmas show, but if they are welcome to leave any information or links in the comments. I'll pin it to the top of my vast amounts of comments. I always begin by rating the covers first, so I'll begin with We Three Kings of Orient Are. Well produced and well performed, I just think the song gets a little bogged down for a Beach Boys album. But I do like it. I just think there are better choices for the Beach Boys, but I'm quite glad I have this song to listen to. Blue Christmas. This one doesn't really make sense to me with no harmonies. Brian does a wonderful job singing it, and the song is well produced, but I just don't know if it belongs on this album. I'd rather they have picked a happy song and done the Beach Boys thing to it. I suppose this is the same group of guys who sang The Warmth of the Sun. But it did have harmonies. Don't tell Frosty about The Warmth of the Sun, okay? Auld Lang Syne. I always think of the version without Denny speaking over it. Nothing against Denny, but I prefer it without the voiceover. Denny speaks well for the Beach Boys, and I understand why they put the voiceover on the song, but I really like the incredible vocal arrangement Brian did with the song. Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Love the intro, and I like the whole song, but the arrangement gets a little corny in spots. Enter the Gladiators. You know, maybe it should have been Enter Santa Man. Exit light. But first he's got to go round the mulberry bush. Pop goes the Beach Boys. White Christmas, a wonderful version. The vocals do make this song really work as a Beach Boys version and not just a clone. The orchestration works really well. If you like Mantovani, well, I'm man enough to admit I like it. Frosty the Snowman. Also great orchestration on this one. I really like the job the Beach Boys did. The only reason Durrani might be better on this song is they made a cartoon of him singing it. I'll Be Home for Christmas. Perhaps it's the best song on the album. Written in 1943 while we were in the middle of World War II, I can only imagine how it felt to hear this song if you were overseas, or if you were waiting on someone who was overseas. When the song ends with, "If Only in My Dreams," it becomes an instant classic. But it was a classic before you got to that line. When we played this song live, I could feel every line. Truly the mark of one of the great songs of all time. Add to that, the Beach Boys did an incredible job with the vocal arrangement. And now we go to the Beach Boys originals on the album, starting with Merry Christmas Baby. A well-written song, but geez, guilting the girlfriend you've just wronged? The guy in the song is all butthurt because he doesn't have someone to share the Christmas season with. You should have thought of that before now, fella. And, hey, if she gives you a second chance, what happens after the 12 days of Christmas? I have it from good sources that the man with all the toys left some coal in this guy's stocking. Yeah. Christmas Day. Nice feel if you like the backgroundy sound this song has. It works with the album, but just not one of the standouts. It's got a nice melody that might have worked better with a more up-tempo feel. Santa's Beard, one of the great ones on this album. It reminds me of being a kid wondering why there was a Santa at every stop. When I asked my mom, she just said, Santa doesn't have 3 kids in his sleigh distracting him like I do when I'm driving, and he can get there faster. I didn't buy it either. Oh, and this song even plays Jingle Bells for you. The song Jingle Bells, not the instrument for some reason. The Man with All the Toys. Maybe my favorite on the album of the Beach Boys originals, but I don't know if it's the best song or not. Only Brian can make such corny, popcorny sounds sound so cool. Pop! I just love that part. I don't know how he does it. The intro makes The Man with All the Toys a special song, but the melody does get a little halting, and the writing of the lyric might have been rushed a little bit to get to the recording of it. I don't know. But all of that is overshadowed by a great repeating catchphrase. Then at the top spot, I gotta go with Little Saint Nick. It's the one most deserving of being a single because, all things considered, it's probably the best Beach Boys song on a very good album. Now there you are, hauling through the snow at a frightening speed. I bet it takes a while to unmush that bad boy. The writing on the song doesn't bear a close examination. I'm not sure when we were talking about Santa's sleigh or the Little Saint Nick, but who cares when the snow really flies? I think what makes this song work so well is how well it works with the Night Before Christmas poem. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse, and a real famous cat all dressed up in red, and he spends the whole year working out in his sled. Look at how that interchanges. Imagine where you can go with that. With a little old driver so lively and quick, but she'll walk a toboggan with a 4-speed stick. If that doesn't warm a Beach Boy heart, what will? Thanks for listening. Next up, the Beach Boys Today album. Please hit like and subscribe. See you next time.